All right, let's talk top 5 losers in the Vikings loss to the damn Broncos. Welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show on Onebar with Lupagus. Vikings lose to the Broncos 20-21 on Sunday night. It is a big old dick punch. We got to talk top 5 losers as much as we don't want to.
Yeah, the Vikings lost the game. They probably should have won, really. I mean, some sloppy plays here and there cost the Vikings this victory on the road in Denver. Yeah, so we're going to talk about the losers from this game and a game that really, I mean, again, it just feels like the Vikings should have won this thing.
Should have won it, but we didn't. The Vikings fall to 6-5. Comment as always. Let us know who your losers were. We just got done with the live show. We had a plethora of losers, but let's just dive right into it. Let's start off with the head coach. Lupagus having a well-deserved sip of water, much needed sip of water. Let's start where it all begins. The head coach Kevin O'Connell, just. Second half was just gross again. He did not put his foot to the floor, not to put the pedal to the metal, as they say, and just stupid ass play calling. So Kevin O'Connell was a lot of losers in the comments, and he's my biggest loser, really.
Well, and you were harping this thing early in the game when he put TJ Hawkinson under center to a pitch out to Josh Dobbs, which he ended up fumbling and turned out to be a turnover. I mean, is there any reason to get that cute in the game that early? I mean, I like the fact that he has that much confidence in Josh Dobbs as a runner, but do you need to do that right now? I mean,
would you rather do that or a play action pass? It was stupid. I don't like the fact that he was getting that cute. I'm not giving him any credit on getting cute. It was dumb. He probably regrets it. He's going to have to answer to it. It was stupid. And that wasn't his only stupid play call. It was just weird. The stuff he was doing. Ty Chandler averaging over 7 yards a carry and continuing to give it to Alexander Mattison, not targeting TJ Hawkinson more than 7 times in the game, not targeting Jordan Addison more than 6 times in this game. Weird. Ends with you, turd.
Yeah, I mean, the second thing to me is the whole Mattison thing. Like the fact that he was like ruled active, and I'm like, oh shit, here we go. And like he's clearly like, whether it was Cam Akers or Ty Chandler, there's no question like who the better backs are. It's not Alexander Mattison. So why do you feel like you keep needing to feed him the football? I don't get it. He fumbled. It was costly. The Vikings had a chance at that point to go up by 2 scores. Mattison fumbles, and the whole thing is just for shit now.
It is. I said it in the post game. Madison's a better blocker, though. I mean, you got to put that into consideration. You can't just look at the box score. So, I mean, Kevin O'Connell's a smart dude. There's a reason he's out there, and if that's for pass, whatever it is, we'll see. But I will give him a little bit of leeway on that. Let's move on. That's our first loser of the game. What do we got? What's your next one?
Let's go to Mattison. I mean, the guy who fumbled the ball, and I don't know what to say here, because like we said it so many times, like Alexander Mattison he just doesn't have it. He's just not the guy. Like he can't carry the ball, he can't carry load, he can't continuously grind games down and make first down at first down. Like he fumbled today, and he's not the dude. So why are you feeding the ball over and over again? I don't get it. Give Ty Chandler the ball in key situations. But again, it was given to number 2, and he failed.
Well, thing with Mattison, he actually had a decent game on the ground, 18 for 81. The reason he's on the list for me is because of that fumble. Yeah. And it was a costly fumble. It's a big fumble. But as far as getting yards on the ground, this is one of his best games. So Mattison, he showed up. He played well. If it wasn't for that fumble, he wouldn't be anywhere near this list. But he fumbled. So Mattison is on this list. Let's go to the defensive side of the ball. Let's go with Mekhi Blackmon, a guy that has been pretty hot lately and actually didn't have the worst game, but The touchdown catch with Cortland Sutton, it was weird. It was weird. He like, I don't know what he was like doing a bicycle kick in the air. I don't know what's going on, but he just wasn't very aggressive. And that touchdown, a big touchdown, was on him.
It was, yeah. It was like he was a couple yards behind him, and then he tried to like.
He's right there. It was strange.
He kind of closed it up toward when the ball was coming, and I don't know what happened there. And
I mean, we don't need to harp on Mekhi Blackmon much. I mean, this was just solely off of one play for me. I mean, it was a big play, and that was it. He had a good game otherwise.
And that's when you lose a game by 1 point. It's these plays. I mean, these singular plays have become overly magnified because that's what is the difference in these games. And Mekhi Blackmon, yeah, I don't know what he was doing there. Like he was kind of sidestepping. He was kind of thinking about it, and then he kind of closed in late, and he missed it.
He was in the air. He just was kind of next to him, just going.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. And you swat the thing away. It's a whole different ball game, and he didn't do it. He didn't make the play, and then the Vikings lose this thing by 1 fucking point.
All right. Speaking of one play, let's go to Josh Metellus. Missed an interception. That's really all it is about it. Again, when it's 21-20, miss interception like that, you're going to be on this list. When it bounces basically off your face and your chest, you're going to be on this list. Did he have a good game otherwise? Yeah, probably. But you got to make those big plays. And when you're a veteran with Josh Metellus, we're counting on you, man. We need those shit. We need it. And really, we didn't have that many turds of this game.
Yeah.
So when shit like that happens, we got to throw you in the list. Love you, Josh.
And you go back to when the Vikings started 0-3. There were so many like missed interceptions, missed plays, or like that close plays. Like Caleb Evanson could have had an interception against the Chargers. Like, I mean, there was all these just pubic hair plays that just weren't being made. And that was kind of Josh Metellus today. Like, make the pick. You're there. Catch the ball. It was there for you. And again, you missed those plays. A shitty team. Okay, I shouldn't call them a shitty team. Like an average team like the Broncos
suck.
You make those mistakes, you're going to lose the game by 1 point. And that's what happened for the Vikings today.
All right, last one. We lost Jordan Hicks, our inside linebacker, the man of this defense. He was out. Ivan Pace, we wanted to step in, and he did get the green dot. He was out there quite often, but to be honest, I mean, the dinks and the dunks from the Broncos, that's what they killed us on. And that's where Jordan Hicks would have thrived. He would have been stuffing these guys. And Ivan Pace, well, he made some plays.
I mean, he had 9 tackles today. And
I don't give a shit if he had 20 tackles. I don't care. I'm looking at the stat line, 9 tackles. Who gives a shit? There's no reason that those Broncos should have been doing what they did to us. Those little 2-yard passes. Ivan Pace, justified or not, he's on it.
You're right. It was like death by 1,000 cuts. Like, you know what? Knock the ball away, intercept it, do something. But again, those little plays, whether it's 3 yards here, 4 yards there, they do add up. And what they lead to is first downs and drives that are extended that maybe lead to 3 points. And that's what happened tonight. And again, Ivan Pace Jr., overall, you look at his box score, he had 9 tackles. You're like, oh, shit. I mean, he had a good game. But step up when we need you to step up, and he didn't do it tonight.
Yeah, if you look at the box score alone, you're thinking Alexander Mattison had a good game. So it's easy to look at that, and we'll see. Maybe Pace had a better game than we thought. This is just first blush. But overall, what they were doing to our defense comes a lot down to the middle linebacker.
What do you want to do to my defense?
I don't know. Give you another glass of water, put you to bed. Probably something like that.
I don't think so.
All right, those are our 5 losers. We'll be back with our 5 winners. Be sure to hit that sub button. We'll be back real soon.
Remember this. In ancient Egypt, when a beautiful woman died, they would let her corpse rot for 3 days in the sun before sending the body to the embalmer because they were afraid the embalmer would perform necrophilia.